know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm a man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Who are you? Stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Couple of bins up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't trust.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. And off we go from Las Vegas. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
Throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Looking deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
The kicker on.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Play after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. On the left side, it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
24-yard.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Chargers.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Rivers on the money, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Oh my God.
Disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Number 25.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the
I
secondary.
ain't even
so
watching. I'm
dropped it off
watching
to the running
on.
back.
I'm playing
That one
Little
ended up
Mad League
incomplete.
game right now.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Flush to his right. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of
I seen
scrimmage.
Ed bitch ass on the picture. I seen Gam. I mean, damn, Ed is Gam. I seen Ed. I seen
They did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tone. Hey, I ain't see that many niggas though.
2nd and 11. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on 1st down. They try and throw it, take a sack on 2nd down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rivers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Yeah. Phillip Rivers dumbass.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Play fake. Rivers. And a flag comes in.
5 niggas rushing me, bro. Where the fuck my old lad at?
Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Raiders 10, Chargers 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
Come on, man. Pick the fucking ball, Kamari.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And again this time to the tailback. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 6.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down, Chargers.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rivers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On play action, Rivers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Block him, bro.
Once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now
Who y'all talking about?
at a 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Throw the ball away. I'm done with this shit, dog. Throw the ball away, bro. I'm throwing the ball away. This shit retarded, bro.
Obviously, you got to
Then
hold
the
on
nigga
to
got
football,
stripped,
but
bro.
I've got to
Who
give
the
credit to
fuck,
the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Pick? What the fuck is my game doing? I'm pressing triangle. Why are you not going for the pick?
Down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He out. Ball right to my dude.
Another first down at the Chargers 39. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Back to throw now on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone, and that is caught.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop letting me man catch the ball, bro. Like, I'm right there.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Now left side on the swing pass. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
What kind of angle is that? You got the outside and you go in inside.
Red zone just inside the 20. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
This nigga just throwing the ball like
But it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers.
Bruh, on my side, the fucking.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however.
I'm like, bro, that cannot be a flag, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Move forward. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Rivers on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Number 21. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is
What's going on now with the Pittsburgh game?
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Oh, so what? It's 40-28? How much time, though?
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
LT getting hot.
What do we use that kind of worked for us
LT the
during this
slowest
game?
fucking running back on the
Trying to
game.
get back
Fuck
some
out
of
of
those
here.
plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake here, Rivers.
I was gonna say, bro, they make me fumble again, bro.
In the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
I'm gonna be blind as fuck, cause this nigga looked. I swear to God, this nigga outside the tackle and I'm throwing his ball away, bro. I don't think be that blind, man. Shit.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Rivers. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
You gotta catch that, bro. You got 2 hands on.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rivers.
Shit over. Every route.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Without a doubt, because you just know it coming.
No. This nigga running through hit sticks, bro, on the punt return. He ain't even got the ball, bro. How you breaking the tackle? He ain't even got the ball yet. That made zero logic, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
I'm right there. Right there, bro. That's a pick, bro. Like, what the fuck? I see that weak ass shit, bro.
Good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts
that one on touching the ground, and he was in the fucking box.
That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnover. You got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he hits him in stride.
Well, they got running backs running routes better than the fucking slot receivers on this game, boy. This shit ridiculous, boy. These motherfuckers be 10 yards open.
All the receivers alive in a play. Never
This shit
lock in on
ridiculous,
any
dog.
one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Alright, you got a man up the running back.
First
Can't
down,
running
he'll
back.
drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
He played. He just gonna start. He had demanded a trade.
He did a fine
He
job there
was
not
starting
hitting him before
then.
the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play
Njoku.
because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Come on! Bro, we going for the pick? Why is Quentin Jama on Randy Moss, bro? Like,
No, not at all. And it's been a long
that
day
made
for
no
this crowd
sense,
waiting for
bro.
this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Bit.
And this is going to be intercepted. They will get there and pick it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger.
What's the ball? The mouse there, play, bro. What to do?
So from one end zone all the way to the other.
I got these niggas assigned by depth chart. Lamar my #1 cornerback. How is Quentin Jama on Randy Moss and man cover?
But the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone, what a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of
Yeah,
limping
that's
across
dumb
at
as
the
fuck.
end because of that distance.
I wouldn't even got that pass interference. That was Kamari. Kamari got Kamari fast, so he would have been there. Like,
This to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own
who,
22-yard
Cleveland?
line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means...
Bro, why is Quentin Jama on Randy?
The advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That shit pissed me off, dog.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for the...
Can I get that pick? Oh my god, safety right there, bro. He threw it past the safety. But they don't, I don't trying to see why you don't got Quentin Jama on Randy Moss, bro. They
Just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a throw here, hauled in.
My starting safety getting beat by these bum ass.
Well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Bro, I picked underneath. How you getting beat underneath? Bro, this is pissing me off.
6 yards away. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I picked underneath and this nigga get beat underneath.
Those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
That's the dumbest shit I've seen, bro.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Let's go with it now. Still the same.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, Cleveland did.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
Rivers fires this into the flat, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Complete to number 80. Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Rivers now. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline.
These niggas pissing me off, bro. How you throw that right there?
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
That's where you threw the ball at, bro. Like,
so the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very
this game pissing me off, bro.
about a yard or so short.
They didn't get the first
There's
down.
nowhere it's not a 1st down, bro. Like, how you throwing the ball? You got 2 steps on him. How you throwing the ball to? I gotta
keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Again, it's Rivers. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st down.
they try the right side here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Raiders 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
There you go. Put Kamari on him, bruh. Stop pissing me off, bruh. Dumbass shit. Put Kamari on him. He's fast, bruh. Throw it up the random mouth, bruh. Shit trash, bruh.
Second of this second half, and earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named
They
the
got no
game
skills.
after it, right?
Throw the ball
So
up the
isn't
random
it the
mouth.
most important thing?
It's
football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10.
You can't run, shoot. Put the running back here.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the
I'm about to slap the shit out of Phillip Rivers, dog. This nigga is so ass.
right around the 43. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Nah.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's good. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
I play man, and I get beat on the screen. I don't get that logic. I don't get that logic, man. I swear I don't. I play man and get beat on the screen.
And a 1st down.
Yeah, that motherfucker run right through you, bro. Like, that's it.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
They got him drafting Najee Harris in the draft.
And taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to
You got
get
no fucking
going.
speed.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Yeah, he's slow as fuck. By the time he get there, this shit closed.
1-yard gain up to the 26.
Motherfucker slow.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and
Motherfucker got like 88 speed on man.
Rivers.
Bruh! I'm dying, bro. This is my last game. I'm dying, bro.
It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Yeah.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up about the 30 with the Monroe. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14.
24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rivers. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Chargers.
They go play action. Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Chargers 31.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. But ultimately cannot get
That's not a fumble, though. Get the fuck out of
as
here.
he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
The throw in the middle taken in.
I seen this fucking
Across midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Just force the ball up the mouth, bro. He can get him with pass interference or a trip.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a
It ain't
one-score
real
game.
football.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here.
Bro, my D tackle is right there. Why he didn't tackle him?
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
My D tackle right there, bro. Why he didn't tackle him?
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Where's my defense, bro?
Wide open receiver complete.
Where's my defense? Why is everybody in the end zone, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro?
Just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I'm like that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. He threw it right past my helmet, but I'm done. I'm fanning triangle. He threw it right past.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted.
Bro, I just had a pick, bro. I'm standing right here. The ball went right over my head. I ain't hit the ball, bro.
Play fake. Rivers. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he
I don't see how that ball is not. Why is it out there? Not be out there.
Second down.
Spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And the Raiders have got him.
I know the drawback for a defensive coach would always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. One last shot now for Rivers.
Look at my running back. My running niggas keep up. I got LT on route. Niggas running stride for stride. Well, he's running back wide.
To keep the drive alive. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
This shit garbage. Fuck, bro. I literally threw the ball away twice, got hit, and fucking fumbled, bro. Like, this motherfucker just throwing the street route, the rain and mouth. I try to pick it. It's just pass interference. It's fucking, that shit retarded, dog. This shit ain't real life, dog. I ain't got time. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. Yeah, she had a little girl. I ain't even know. My motherfucker 7 months old. I'm like, shit, I ain't even know you was 7 months pregnant. You talking about Rose, Tasha? On TJ? Yeah. Yeah, she had her own kid. I ain't even know the bitch was pregnant. You don't know her. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. I need to drop that. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. Nah, I be running to her like at gas stations and like Walmart and